What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Sanchez45 coming at you. It's on the warpath. Y'all, I've been late on you. I'm sorry. Christmas coupled with working. So I've been traveling 12 hours on the road, round trip, Christmas weekend. Then worked almost, I got up at 6:45 every morning. Didn't go to bed until almost midnight. Did my regular job. Then called some high school basketball games. Uh, Decent high school basketball games. But I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. I done said this before. We don't deserve to be in the position that we're in, but it's time to rise up. Time for our boys in Burgundy to take this opportunity. I done felt dirty. I done felt like a pig in slop. I done felt like a preacher who done cheated on his I done felt awful, man. I feel like a white girl after drinking two Smirnoffs after a party on New Year's. Because we didn't have to root, we had to hope. Keyword being hope, not really root, for the Dallas Cowboys against Tampa Bay, against Detroit. Y'all know how I feel about that. Y'all know how I feel. I know how you feel about it. But that's beside the point now. Said we didn't deserve to be in this position. Thought it was mathematically over with. It's not. We have an opportunity here today. Our boys, our defense needs to show up. Kirk Cousins, if he wants to get paid, he needs to show up tonight. He needs to play his cleanest, his best game ever as a pro. And it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. Yeah, it is. But if you did what you had to do against Cincinnati, against Detroit, might not be talking about this against Arizona. We definitely against Carolina. Those 4 games right there. We had done something in those games, 3 of those 4 games. We wouldn't be talking about this. We might be the inverse, talking about the Giants in this position right now. But right now, the tie helps us if we win. If we lose, the tie basically screws us. But it's okay. We got this, y'all. Going back to Christmas Eve on that game. What a fun game. What a fun, boring game to watch. And why I say boring is we didn't have to have no heart attack. For most of the time, our boys controlled the pace of the game. Kind of looked a little towards the second half that they were going to be like, oh, this is going to be the same old skins. The same skins that played against Carolina on Monday night. Y'all, we got Chicago's number. We ain't worried about it. I know a reporter from Chicago. She still owed me $20 for this game. But that's beside the point, though. Kirk Cousins playing a clean game. 5 interceptions by the defense, y'all. B. Middleton's boy, Mac Brown, coming out to seal the deal, running that big old touchdown. Rob Kelly, Chocolate Factory, got a little hurt. It's okay. Chris Thompson put in a couple of scores himself. And Kirk Cousins scored on the read option for the 2nd consecutive time against the Bears. That's awesome. I mean, just play a total complete game. Preston Smith, I didn't know who he was until this game. He did it in the second to last game last season. He did it again in the second to last game this season. He showed up on the road. Played a real good game. The defense, the secondary, y'all got to give them credit. Josh Norman, Rashad Breeland, Will Blackman, Dante Whitner. Well, the best play that Dante Whitner had was when Josh Norman pushed him out of the way to get the interception because Josh knew what was going to happen, y'all. Josh knew that they probably would have caught that ball somehow, but those guys came in prepared. Josh Norman earning his paycheck, 2 picks. Rashad Breeland looking like the Rashad Breeland from who played pretty decent against Carolina, not like the one that played against Pittsburgh on Monday night at the beginning of the season. Also, Will Blackman, he had 1 pick as well. Blame Nate Sudfeld for not completing it. I'm not going to do the live stream today at 4:25, but I will do a halftime, and a post-game report, y'all, because we might have something to be excited about. or mad, some disappointed. Win-loss, I'm doing it. And I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, y'all. Because no matter how much we screw up this game, we can't screw up as much as Mariah Carey did last night, y'all. So we'll see where it goes there. As always, I do love you guys. Love, peace, and hail. And I'll be talking to you later today. I promise you, I'll be talking to you later today because we're going to have a lot to talk about at halftime and at the end of the game. Whether it's win or lose, I believe burgundy and gold. We know everybody does here on this channel. It's been an amazing ride. Let's continue it, boys. Let's rise up. Let's take down the Giants. Let's sweep them for the first time since 2011. And also, props to Jay Gruden and the boys. Second consecutive winning season for this team. Hasn't been done since Norv Turner. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't have thought Norv Turner was the coach who led us to 2 consecutive winning seasons, although they didn't amount to crap. But they kind of lost steam. Both those teams, I think, the 96 team and 97 team, lost steam down the end of the road. And I think it was a tie in that season as well, too. The 97 season against the Giants, yep. And we have another opportunity to go to the playoffs for the first time in back-to-back seasons since Joe Gibbs, y'all. Since Joe Gibbs did it. Looking forward to it. I think Jay Gruden and the boys have an opportunity to do. And it also puts into question Joe Barry. There's a question about it. About his future. And there's been a little noise. Deservedly so. But do you give this man another shot if you go deep into the party? I'm not saying I would, but it's worth talking about. It's always worth talking about. Maybe he can buy himself some time here. If they go to the party, beat Atlanta, Seattle, Green Bay, or Detroit next week. If we win, I'm not trying to count our hats. Let's not even worry about counting the hats. We'll set the table if we win. And not if we win. When we win, we'll set the table and see who we're going to play. As always, again, I love you guys. Be talking to you real soon. It's your boy Sanchez 405. Hail to the Redskins. Hail to you, my friends. I'm out.